Yes. Good morning, everyone. It is Fiction Crypto back at it again with another video. Today, we're going to be covering a project on the XRP ledger called Ledger City. Now, this is a play to earn metaverse that is going to be crossing the two combinations of both worlds to make this new immersive interactive game. So let's get right into this and let's see some things. I kind of did a lot of snooping around, and I think I may be able to link some things together. Now, this is speculation outside of the facts that I'm about to present about this project. So let's see if my speculation is correct. So we are on their Twitter right now, about 4,500, well, we're going to say 4,600 followers. And people talk about cryptos 10xing, 100xing, in price. But right now, for this Twitter, we're definitely gonna see a 10x, 100x of their followers when people understand this project, and when these things come into play, like this that just happened for us, the XLS 20D dev network. So this is something we've been waiting for a long time, and now the dev net is here. This is how you begin testing the proposed native NFT extensions on the XRP ledger. The XLS 20D proposal basically is giving us features that allow us to burn tokens, mint tokens, and a couple more things. I made a video about it. I will tag that right in here. It's going to be in the right hand corner. So if you want to watch that video, it's going to be in a link in the description as well, going over what the XLS 20D proposal is for the XRP ledger, and why it is going to be like something that pushes the adoption curve further for the XRP ledger and everyone that is involved in crypto. This is going to be a really crazy project, and the XRP ledger is a really good blockchain. So I think we're going to see some real mass adoption in the very up and coming months. So I want to get into who's behind these pages. And right now, this is DevNull Productions. This is a software production agency, and all our software comes straight from DevNull. This is who is producing the Ledger City game. These are the people behind the scenes making this possible for us to actually play these games, interact with them. And the fun thing about DevNull, this is a really cool person. I don't know him personally, but I can tell when people do certain things in their work, I can tell how they are as a person without even having to meet people, So what Dev Noel did for us is he left a GitHub extension. I think it's in this article that I'm about to read. So it's in this article right here. He left a GitHub extension. So if you wanted to go fully customize this version of this game that's already created, you can go add your own stuff into your own test version of this platform. So that's really cool. So I want to read some facts about this. Right now, this is all we really have in a 4-minute video that I'm about to play. It's really kind of right now a soft white paper. So I would tell people just to give it some time. Honestly, when you see the connections to these companies, you're probably not going to give it some time, and you're going to be waiting, like, where can I invest? What can I do to get into this? Right now, you can't buy the token. The token is not for sale. So what we need to do first is educate ourselves about these projects, and then we need to invest when we can. So let's watch this video. This is some of the Ripple developers from the Ripple Drop Apex summit that just happened not too long ago, about a couple of months ago. It was a really cool event. So I'm going to play this real quick. Let me turn on my sound optimizer so y'all can hear this. Mute this. And we're gonna start.
I'm here with Morsi, the founder and CEO of DevNull Productions. Mo, you've recently applied for an XRPL grant that you were given as well. Can you tell me about the project, this open source project that was approved for this grant, and tell our audience about it?
Absolutely, and thanks for having me. It's a real honor to be here. The project which we've received XRPL grant for is known as Ledger City. It is an immersive 3D experience built on the XRP blockchain. In Ledger City, buildings will correspond to accounts. Every account on the blockchain will have a building in Ledger City, and the size and shape of that building will depend on the account. So if you have a large account, you'll have a huge skyscraper. Smaller accounts will have smaller buildings. From there, we are going to build and ship an NFT collectible subsystem so that everyone can customize their buildings to match their personality. If you want a statue, a gargoyle, a billboard, radio tower, really based on your vision, how you want to represent yourself on the blockchain, you'll be able to do that with Ledger City.
That's really cool. So I can make myself like a Swiss Alp villa if I want to in Ledger City.
Absolutely. You know, based on your background, your unique story, the message you're trying to convey, you can customize your own virtual property to match your image.
That's incredible. So Ledger City, what's the overarching aim? Is it about education? Is it about visualization? What's the goal?
All the above, right? And digital assets are very exciting. You know, there's a lot of innovation going on the XRP ledger. There's a lot of real cool and exciting projects. But at the same time, a lot of people don't really understand it, right? I mean, blockchain is a technical subject matter, and there's a lot of nuances. There's a lot of things to consider when you're adopting these technologies. We want to expose the blockchain, the XRP ledger, to everyone. We want everyone to be able to see exactly what they're purchasing, what they're getting involved with when they join the XRP ecosystem. And with Ledger City, you'll be able to do that in a fun and an interactive way.
You're an avid builder on the XRPL. Why do you continue to build on the XRP ledger?
XRP is a really fun, thriving, vibrant ecosystem. The developers, the influencers, the community really represents a very diverse set of talented individuals and organizations that are building the next generation of technologies. Furthermore, XRP facilitates very fast transaction times, low transaction fees. It's green technology. We know it consumes a fraction of the energy that proof of work currencies do. And we really see it as the future of the distributed ledger technology. We're really proud to be part of the XRP community.
Building something like Ledger.
Now he's about to say something. I'm gonna pay attention to this body language. Pay attention because he knows something that we don't know. Just pay attention to this. Watch how this plays out.
I'm sure you've had lots of interactions with other developers. What's your experience been like with the XRPL community?
Well, the XRPL community is a vibrant community. It consists of many talented developers, influencers, people from all walks of life. You know, we're involved with the New York City XRP meetup, and I'd like to invite
New York City XRP meetup. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Watch his body language. Watch how excited and happy he gets. Hold on.
The XRPL community.
Well, the XRPL community is a vibrant community. It consists of many talented developers, influencers, people from all walks of life. You know, we're involved with the New York City XRP meetup, and I'd like to invite everyone to attend the next one in November. You know,
in November. So this up and coming November in 2022. Now, don't quote me on this. This is the information that I had. I cannot find an article to save my life, but I remember reading about Ripple's escrows and how they work, you know, because we all know the escrows are like a smart contract. They have, you can kind of use them as a smart contract, but the escrow that Ripple has, what I read was that it was locked in escrow for 5 years from the 7th, well, not the 17th, from November 2017 to November of 2022. Now, I cannot find the article. When I say I read this, I may be incorrect. I don't know. hey, when I don't put out stuff that I'm want to lie about or anything. When I say I read this information and I cannot find the article, they delete this stuff. They delete this stuff off the internet. That's why I think he got so excited in this clip, because he said in November of 2022, and from what I read, the escrow ends. That escrow is going to be unlocked in November of 2022. So that's real cool. Let's finish this up though. That's all I had to say.
We have a variety of people that come through here. People that from construction workers, blue collar jobs, to financial pros and engineers and so on and so forth. It's the testament to the diversity of the community. It's a great group of people, always really eager to collaborate together, share their experiences, and the community is growing every day.
Back to your project with Ledger City, how do you plan to implement your XRPL grant funding with Ledger City?
Sure. Well, we've already begun development on the project. Our front-end engineers and designers are building the actual game client. It'll be available for desktop platforms, mobile, and more. And then the back-end engineers are working on the server-side components. And it's going to be an incremental process. We're going to build out the base city, where the accounts are represented as buildings, the NFT collectibles and all of that. And then from there, we'll build out all sorts of fun gameplay mechanics, missions, events, storylines. It's going to be a great project that's going to provide excitement and entertainment for many years to come.
When can we expect
so excited
to dive into Ledger City and see it firsthand?
We are targeting early 2022, early next year for the first release. And we aim to rapidly have additional releases after that.
Awesome. Well, Mo Morsi, everybody, thank you so much here at Apex.
Thanks a lot, everyone.
Man, wow. And this was a good part in this video as well. If you watch that, that's about the Zoom X-App dude. So that was really cool. We see the CEO, Mo Morsi himself, give us the information about this project and what is to come. Now, let's look into a couple of things that I got written down. So this project won money from the Ripple Foundation. And if we go down here, they tell you, let's see, right in here, it says, with the surge of popularity of the NFTs in the past year, as well as with the inaugural XRPL grants program, it was a perfect time to kick back in high gear and build this market. So you see in that video, they said that they did win funding for this project. Now, that's a good thing for us as people who are investors and are looking to invest, because we can't buy the coin yet. It's not for sale. We want to know that these companies have money and already have a program running. You just don't want to invest in a metaverse that's coming and saying they're going to do this, and this. You want to actually see it. So they've been designing this game before, thinking about the blockchain. They've been designing the game since 2018. So it's 2022. That's been 4 years already. So I'm very excited to see some of the updates and how this will play out. We all know that the metaverse on the XRP ledger is going to be huge. And I just think we have a lot of new projects that are going to be coming, that are going to be showing new concepts, because this one is a cool concept. Like, we got the Ledger City token, but we already have accounts like ledgers and things like that. So one thing I want to speculate on is what custodial accounts or wallets or non-custodial wallets will be able to link up to this Ledger City, because that would be really cool if it was like you had to have a ledger. That would be really, if they made you actually have to have a ledger, because CoinDesk made an article a while back that Coinbase integrated with Ledger's hardware. So if Coinbase integrated with Ledger hardware, these are two massive companies in the crypto space. I could definitely see a forge between Ledger City and Ledger, the company, you know, possibly getting together. This would actually help with KYC because Coinbase is connected to it. You know, it make easier to track accounts and things like that. So I see some really positive benefits of this potentially coming into play. Coinbase integrating with Ledger Hard Wallets and Ledger Hard Wallets being able to integrate into Ledger City. That would be really cool. Ledger City, if y'all watching this video, they should, if you purchase a ledger to get into Ledger City, you should get an NFT for free, like something that you can use in the Ledger City world. And this right here is the Ledger City game website. It's 20 days, 17 hours, 36 minutes, and 9 seconds. If you want to get more information right here, you go ahead and put in your email. They will start giving you emails out. And I think that's really about it. You see, this is the last thing I'll say before I get up out of here. You can delete a wallet with the delete account transaction. The current plan is to render delete accounts. So when you delete an account, it literally leaves a vacant lot. So that's pretty cool. We'll have to see what cities in Ledger City, you know, become vacant, or if they ever become vacant. But man, this is really, really good. This is a really promising looking project. It's great to see them get funding from Ripple already, so, or the XRPL grant thing. So that's a really good thing for me to see. And you know, that's about it for me today. It's Fiction Crypto. You all have a nice one. Peace.